911. What's the address of your emergency?
Waukesha County, Lindy. I'm transferring over a caller on Big Bend at the dead end just south of Rivera. Upon a 12-year-old female. She appears to be stabbed.
This was the chilling 911 call made by cyclist Greg Steinberg on May 31, 2014, after he discovered a 12-year-old girl crawling out of the woods in Waukesha, Wisconsin. The girl he found was Peyton Leutner, and she had just survived one of the most shocking crimes in recent memory, a brutal attack carried out by her two best friends, Anissa Wire and Morgan Gazer. What makes this case even more disturbing is that the attack wasn't random. It had been planned for months by two 12-year-old girls who believed they needed to commit murder to please a fictional internet character. Within hours of the attack, police had located and arrested both Anissa Wire and Morgan Gazer. They were found walking along Interstate 94, still carrying the backpack containing the murder weapon. What happened next in the interrogation room would shock even seasoned detectives. When 12-year-old Morgan Gazer was questioned about the brutal stabbing of her best friend, her response was unlike anything investigators had ever encountered.
So is everybody taking good care of you today?
What?
Is everybody taking good care of you? Everybody been nice to you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you use the bathroom or anything?
No.
No? You want anything to eat or drink?
No.
Well, I'm a detective here at the Waukesha Police Department. Okay?
Okay.
And something happened today with, looks like two of your friends. And so I got to talk to you about that for a little bit.
Okay.
So I got some questions for you today.
Mm-hmm.
But just before that, I just want to find out a little bit more about you. So it's Morgan Gazer, is that how you say it? And you're born in 5/16 of 02?
Yep.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
12. Sounds like you just had a birthday not too long ago?
Yep.
What'd you do for your birthday?
What did I do again? Sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, yeah. Mommy and I had sushi and cupcakes and Daddy.
Did you live with your mom and dad, or just one?
Both.
So you and your mom had sushi? Where'd you have sushi at?
My daddy was there too. At home.
What's your favorite kind of sushi?
I only eat stuff with vegetables.
That's funny, my daughter just had her 11th birthday, and we had sushi for her birthday, too. You're a year older than her, though, but her birthday was last week, too. Pretty close in age. So have you had sushi before that, or is that sort of the first time? So did you guys get presents for your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
Tickets to a Star Trek convention.
Where's that at?
I don't know.
You like Star Trek?
Yeah.
Who likes Star Trek, your mom or dad?
Both.
Really? You dress up for Star Trek stuff for Halloween?
Mm-hmm.
What were you last year?
This year or the year before?
Tell me both.
I was Spock this year, and then last year
Spock?
Uh-huh. And last year I was a vampire.
That doesn't sound like it's Star Trek related.
Nope.
How'd you pick a vampire?
Because all the other costumes looked a bit showy.
What do you mean by showy?
I mean, I don't like wearing short sleeves or poofy stuff. They were too revealing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Where do you go to school at?
Morning?
What grade are you?
6th grade.
How do you do in school? How are your grades?
I think I do pretty good.
You gonna graduate this year?
What?
You gonna graduate? School's almost over in a couple weeks here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? So did you guys get like A, B's, and C's, or do you get like
No, we get
O's,
1s, 2s,
1, 2s, and 3s?
3s.
That always confused me how they do 1, 2, 3s, and 4s. That's what my kids get too. And then do they do like O's and O pluses and O minuses?
I don't know what that is.
No, I think it's like outstanding, satisfactory. When's your last day of school come out?
I don't know. I'm not excited though because I like school.
Really?
Before diving into the events of that
When's your
morning,
last day of
the
school
detective
come out?
makes a conscious effort to earn
I don't know,
Morgan's
I'm not
trust.
excited
He
though,
starts
but I
with
like
simple,
school.
non-threatening questions, creating a disarmingly normal atmosphere in the interrogation room. This conversation continues, touching on her love for Star Trek and her Halloween costumes. For nearly 15 minutes, Morgan is not a murder suspect, but simply a 12-year-old girl talking about her interests. This calculated approach by the detective is designed to make her feel comfortable and safe, lowering her defenses. It's a standard interrogation technique, but in this context, it's chilling to watch, knowing the horrific confession that is about to come. The strategy works. Once the detective gently shifts the topic to why she might be at the station, Morgan begins to talk. That is about to come. The strategy works.
So what's
Once
going on
the
with you?
detective gently
Why do
shifts
you think
the
you're here
topic to
today?
why she might be at the station, Morgan begins to talk.
Because Anissa and I ran off after hurting Bella.
Tell me what happened with Bella.
What do you mean?
Tell me what happened when you first woke up this morning. Why don't you start out, tell me how your day was.
Anissa and I woke up at like 5:30 in the morning, and it was before Bella, so we went downstairs and we took quizzes on Quotab, and they were really weird. It was like, what
On what website?
Quotab.com.
Quotab?
It's a quiz website.
Is that Q-U?
V.
Okay. So you're taking quizzes, and then what happened?
And then Bella woke up and came downstairs by us. And then we took more quizzes with her this time. And then my mom woke up. And she gave us donuts and strawberries. And my brother was at the table too, and he was eating, and she was standing because we only have enough room for 4 people at our table.
Okay. Then what happened?
And then we went upstairs and played with Silly Putty.
Oh, who all went upstairs?
Bella, Anissa, and I.
Okay.
And then we played dress up, and I dressed up as Data. And Anissa dressed up as, she called it a prostitute. It was sort of inappropriate.
Where'd you find the clothes?
They were mine, that I'd collected over the years from like concerts and stuff and Halloween. And Bella was a princess. And then Anissa suggested that we get changed. And then when Bella went to get changed, we sat and waited for her to finish. And then it was Anissa's turn. And so then Bella found a granola bar that Anissa had. So I took it and I opened it and then I put it in the Silly Putty. And then she came back and she thought it was funny. And then she threw the Silly Putty at the ceiling. And she was like, wait, it's sticky now. And then since it was sticky now, we had to get it off of the ceiling, I think. And then I had to get changed out of my costume.
And then what happened?
And then we came back upstairs and we played with my cat. And then Anissa told me to grab my things and because it was time to go to the park. And then we took Bella to the park with us.
So the 3 of you went to the park? And then what?
And then we played on the slide for a little bit. And we went in the bathroom. And then we were singing songs.
Then what?
And then Anissa suggested that we go for a walk.
Okay.
And then she jumped on Bella. And she held her to the floor.
Who did, Anissa did this?
Mm-hmm.
Where did this happen at?
In some trees.
How'd you guys end up by the trees?
Because we were going to look at, like, plants and stuff.
How far off the road was it?
Not very. And then we stabbed her
I mean, you stopped her.
with a knife.
You stopped her from what?
Huh?
You stopped her from what?
A knife?
How did you stop her?
I said stab.
Oh, stabbed her?
Mm-hmm.
So, this happened in the woods.
It wasn't in the woods, it was just a little group of trees.
So, like off, you know where Big Bend Road is?
Mm-hmm. It was by a dead end, and there was a red X.
How far off the road were you?
Not very. A few feet.
So, did you guys talk about doing this beforehand?
Anisha told me we had to,
Why?
because she said that he'd kill our families.
Who's he?
A man. I didn't know him, but Anissa knew him.
How does she know him?
I don't know. Anissa told me about him.
So, when you guys went back into the woods, did Peyton know anything about, or Bella know anything about this?
No,
Where'd you guys get the knife from?
my kitchen.
Your kitchen?
Anissa did.
So, who left the house with it?
I think Anissa did. It was in the bag. Anissa packed the bag. We
What-
both packed the bag. We knew about this since December. One day she just told me that we had to.
What do you mean she told you you had to?
I mean, she told us we had to kill her.
Who did?
Anissa.
When she says us, what do you mean us? Who's us? The two, you mean the two of you, or is there
Yeah.
somebody else?
There's nobody else.
So you guys have been planning this a while?
Since December. She was my best friend since 4th grade.
Who was?
Peyton.
So why did you pick Peyton?
I didn't pick her.
Who picked her?
Whoever Anissa was talking about. She made it seem necessary, and I figured if it was necessary, then I would.
So the person that talked to Anissa told him who to do it?
Yep. It was more of a message. I don't know. She didn't go very in-depth.
So how did you know how to, what were you trying to do with her when you stabbed her?
Kill her. I might as well just say it. We were trying to kill her. I don't know why it was necessary that it was her, but it seemed very necessary.
As Morgan details the
I don't know
crime,
why
she
it was
reveals the
necessary
chilling
that it was
extent
her,
of their
but it seemed very
premeditation. The
necessary.
sleepover, a symbol of childhood trust, wasn't a random opportunity. It was a chosen venue. In her own words, it was the key to their success. A symbol of childhood trust wasn't a random opportunity.
Well, we're just trying
It
to
was a
sort this
chosen
all right now
venue.
to figure out
In
what
her
all
own
happened.
words, it was the key to
So you
their
wanted to get
success.
locked up so you would get in trouble?
I wanted genuinely want to be locked up, but at one point I sort of did. It seemed...
So you guys decided a while ago that on the sleepover night that this is when you would do it?
Yeah.
Why do you think it was your sleepover night that you're doing it?
Because we would all be together. It was a flawless plan, actually.
The plan involved luring Peyton into the woods by first suggesting a birdwatching trip and then a game of hide-and-seek, using the very fabric of their friendship as a weapon against her. Into the woods by first suggesting a birdwatching trip and then a game of hide-and-seek, using the very fabric of their friendship as a weapon against her.
Because we knew what we had to do. We led her there and tricked her. The last thing she said to me was, "I trusted you." And then she said, "I hate you." And then we lied to her. Anissa said that she'd go get help. I didn't have anything to do with the lying, though. That was all Anissa. She said we were going to go get help.
How did you trick her to get down there?
We said that we were going to go bird watching. People who trust you become very gullible, and it was sort of sad. Not like offensive, well, that's sad, but it was sad to do this.
So you guys told her you were going down there to bird watch, and then what happened?
And then we said that we were going to play hide and seek, and then Anissa jumped her, and then it was like, it happened really fast. I keep trying to forget.
So you're going to play hide and seek?
Because normally we like playing hide and seek, because hide and seek...
With the details of the brutal attack now laid bare, the detective's focus shifts to the most perplexing question of all. Why? The answer reveals a mind deeply enmeshed in a dark fantasy, unable to separate fiction from a violent reality. The motive, as Morgan explains it, was to appease a fictional internet entity known as Slender Man. A fiction from a violent reality. The motive, as Morgan explains it, was to appease a fictional internet entity known as Slender Man.
He's this tall, faceless man who preys on children. Because we were by a forest and we couldn't help ourselves.
So he's a tall, faceless man? Why are you trying to find him?
What?
Why are you trying to find him?
Because Anissa said he could help us. I sort of thought that he might kill us if we did find him, though, because he has a tendency to do that.
Have you ever met him?
No. We've never seen him.
Who tells you about him?
He's everywhere.
How do you know that?
Because I've read so many things about him.
Where did you read stuff about him?
It's called creepypasta. Anissa thinks he's real, and she also thinks Jeff the Killer's real because there's somebody in Milwaukee who's called a Smiley Face Killer, and she thinks that Jeff the Killer's him. And then there was...
Where did you look him with creepy what?
Creepypasta.
That's a website?
It's called Creepypasta Wikia. Like creepypasta.wikia something.
So you guys just kept going forward until the police stopped you? Do you know what happened to the knife after Peyton got stabbed?
I put it back in the bag and walked.
Did you clean it all?
Not really. I sort of wiped it off on my jacket. It was weird. I felt no remorse. I thought I would. Because I still have this idea in my head that it was necessary.
So you didn't feel any, it was weird that you didn't feel any remorse?
I actually felt nothing. Anissa had me sing for her. Because she said she was scared. And she wondered what we'd gotten ourselves into this time. the last time we'd gotten ourselves into something was because a boy named Devin at our bus stop, he's done a few things. I could tell you later if you needed to know. But the last time we'd really gotten ourselves into trouble was when he said that he'd baby and now he has a baby, and then he asked us if we wanted to be next, and then I slapped him really hard.
How old is Devin?
He's 1 year older than us.
Has anybody ever touched you or hurt you or done anything to you?
Well, Devin might have. He used to shove me into walls and say, "No teachers now, huh?"
Just like shoving you, or has he touched you in other ways too?
He said that he wanted to now.
Did he ever touch you in the privates at all?
Once, but it was just like this. It wasn't on purpose. He used to be all creepy and smell my hair and stuff. And then the dean of students put a restraining order on the both of us because, well, he broke my favorite Ninja Turtle hat, so I might have said a few very hurtful things to him. And then he shoved me into a wall in front of a bunch of teachers. And then he wasn't allowed to touch me anymore.
Well, that's good, because we don't want anybody to be able to hurt you, right?
Nobody really ever hurts me.
Well, that's good. So what did you think was going to happen after you stabbed Peyton?
I don't really know. I figured that I'd get in trouble eventually, though. Because, Mommy always says that whatever you do catches up to you eventually. And it did.
Did you guys think about what would happen to you?
I did. Anissa didn't seem to think anything would happen. One time she said, "Can we go home yet?" And then I said, "No, we're going to get arrested if we go home." And then she said, "Oh yeah, I forgot. Thanks, Morgan." And then I said, "Okay." And then I think we went into a store. I don't know what store it was. But we refilled our water bottles again, and that was like half an hour before you found us.
What do you think should happen to somebody that stabs somebody else?
I expected that I'd either get put in some sort of a weird place, or I expected I'd either get put in prison or an insane asylum. I didn't know what to expect. I don't think I'm insane, though.
So who's been your friend? Who do you know longer, Anissa or Bella?
Katie.
Who's Katie?
She was my friend, but then she left.
Why did Katie leave?
Because she had to move.
What does Katie have to do with this?
She was my friend for the longest. She was my friend before any of them. But out of the two, I've known Bella the longest.
So why did you decide to stab Bella?
It was necessary.
Did you feel bad? That you just stabbed one of your best friends?
I thought about it, but then I decided that remorse will get me nowhere.
But the motive wasn't just about a fictional monster. It was also deeply rooted in the complex social world of 12-year-old girls. Morgan's testimony reveals a world of intense loyalties and dislikes. She describes hating Anissa's other friends and is acutely aware of how some peers perceive her. After leaving Peyton for dead in the woods, Morgan and Anissa began their journey to find Slender Man. Their actions in the hours following the attack are not those of panicked children, but of two individuals on a mission, displaying a shocking level of calm and practicality. Morgan explains that they immediately fled the scene, running through the woods and hiding in tall grass to evade a police officer they spotted nearby. Their first major stop, however, was not a hiding place, but a local Walmart. Their reason for going there is surreal. They spotted nearby. Their first major stop, however, was not a hiding place, but a local Walmart. Their reason for going there is surreal.
We just ran forward. The rule is get forward until you get out of Waukesha.
So you ran through the woods, or did you run up the road?
We ran up the road. We were running, and then we hid in tall, very tall grass. Not the tall grass that we were found in. And then these police officers showed up, so of course we hid.
So you ran up the road, like Big Bend Road?
Mm-hmm.
To where?
To the tall grass that they were looking for us in. Not the ones they found us in, but like the wheat grass stuff and by all the trees.
Like
I think
by your house more?
I don't know.
Did you see other police looking for you today besides the one that eventually found you?
We saw the people by where the trees and the tall grass were.
Like police
Where we hid
officers?
first. It was one police officer at first. So we sort of hid for a while and then we ran. They didn't see us, surprisingly.
Up the road?
Yeah. We just kept going forward and forward and forward until...
So when you ran that time after you saw the police officer, did you run through the woods and swamp behind Walgreens?
We just kept going forward.
Forward?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know which way you went then? What else did you see on your...
Well,
on your-
Lisa said that we had to go to Walmart to refill our water bottles, and we did.
Which Walmart?
I don't know.
Is it like a food store one?
No.
Is it the one over
It's a huge one.
on West Avenue?
Mm-hmm. So we refilled our water bottles and went to the bathroom and washed the blood off our hands.
So at Walmart, you filled up your water bottles and washed off the blood?
We considered the fact that we might be, questioned why we were covered in blood, but then we decided it's Walmart. So, there are a lot
That's
of...
normal?
Uh-huh.
She even explains that they were ready to start a new life.
We decided it's Walmart. So, there are a lot
That's
of...
normal?
Uh-huh.
She even explains that they were ready to start a new life.